All right. The last movie, the number one movie of 2015, in our opinion. It's so good we had to go see it a second time. We just took like a 4-hour break. Went and watched it, came back, had some ribs, and
we honestly literally just came back from watching this movie again.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. The Revenant, and I know what you guys are saying. You guys are like, but Jason, it's already 2016. No, see, that's what you guys don't understand is with movie critics and also with an Oscar award-winning movie, they had to show it 2 weeks in advance during 2015. So that's when the premiere was in 2015. Now it goes into a wide release. So it was a limited release in 2015. Now it's in wide release this weekend. It just came out. The premiere was last night for here in Trinidad, so we went and watched it. Mm-hmm. Really enjoyed it. My dad and my brother wanted to go, so me and Julio packed up our things, took a break from shooting the show, and we just took a 4-hour break and went and watched it. So, I mean, it's fresh in our minds. We're here today, and it's our number one. And honestly, I believe that everyone should go see this movie. And Julio's going to tell us a little bit why and what it is about.
Oh, man. Okay, so first of all, let's just cut to the chase. The description: The Revenant, director Alejandro Gonzalez Inarritu, starring, of course, Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom Hardy, and Domhnall Gleeson. I mean, wow.
We've mentioned this guy. This is the third time we've already mentioned him. He's 3 times on this list.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's anybody who deserves recognition is this guy, for him to be in 3 top movies on the list. And not only just play a part in them, but to play almost a major role or a very close to the...
Really, really great role at it, too.
Yeah, exactly.
Pulling it off. So, just quick description of it, The Revenant. Leonardo DiCaprio stars as in an epic adventure inspired by true events from writer and director Inarritu. While on a hunting expedition in the uncharted American wilderness, Hugh Glass is attacked by a bear and left for dead. Despite unimaginable grief and betrayal by his confidant, Tom Hardy, Glass must navigate a vicious winter in a relentless pursuit to live. I mean, I feel like that description doesn't do it justice.
No.
At all.
And here's the thing. We were talking about this on the way home. The thing is, everybody's pushing for Leo. And I mean, if you've seen this movie, everybody's saying, man, Leonardo DiCaprio, he needs to win an Oscar for this movie. Yeah.
I mean, this is true.
Look, here's the thing. Forget Leonardo DiCaprio. I'll tell you one person that does deserve an Oscar in this movie, and that is Tom Hardy. Dear God, man, this guy is an excellent actor. For him to do as well as he did, I mean, just with the role that he had, wow.
Yeah, I mean, if just like you said, push Leonardo DiCaprio aside. I mean, Tom Hardy did a phenomenal job on this. He acted his heart out in this movie. Like it was just an amazing performance all around. I mean, yeah, DiCaprio was great in this movie. I mean, don't get me wrong, he played a great role. He did an amazing job at acting, but all around, you have DiCaprio, but all around you have to look at the actors around him. The other actors, all of that just meshed together so good. They did a great job at acting on this, and it was pulled off, and it was amazing to make our number one. It was an amazing movie. We just got done watching it again for the second time.
Yeah, and the thing is, on top of it, I mean, like I said, it's supporting actors. I'm not saying Tom Hardy needs to go out there and get an Oscar. Obviously, he's not the lead in this movie. Mm-hmm. But being a supporting actor, he deserves that Oscar for supporting actor. And then you have, like I said, like we keep talking about this young guy, this up-and-comer Domhnall Gleeson, mm-hmm. who did an excellent job playing the captain in this movie. And, I mean, just his role in playing off of Tom Hardy and Leo, man. And the thing is, I'll tell you this. Leonardo DiCaprio doesn't do a lot of talking in this movie. He really doesn't. And that's what's going to show you how well of an actor this guy is.
Yeah.
Physical actor. This movie requires a lot of physicality. I can't tell you how many times every time I went to go see this movie, I was freezing in that theater because I felt the pain coming from Leo, that he was showing us that he was freezing cold, that he was in pain. I felt that same pain just watching his performance. And so that can tell you, like I said, I think that he's an Oscar-worthy actor, but at the same time, there's just so much that goes around him to make such a well-rounded movie. And I think that's the thing that puts it at number one for me personally.
Yeah, I mean, all around. I mean, the story of it, great story. I love the story. I mean, you throw any western at me, I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna watch it. I mean, just because it's a great, movie to watch. Who doesn't love westerns? I mean, unless you're absolutely not drawn to that type of genre of movie. I mean, this is, if you love that type of genre, if you just love action movies, you love a great, all around movie, you've got to see this. I don't care who you are. Just if you're just a fan of Leonardo DiCaprio, go see this movie.
Yeah.
For any reason,
Yeah.
go watch this movie.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, like we talked about it before, this is the first movie in the past 30 years to be shot in all natural light.
Oh.
The last time a movie was shot in all natural light, it was back in the 80s. And believe me when I say this movie is a love letter to the Rocky Mountains. Some of the shots that they shoot, Inarritu I want to see this guy direct so much more after this movie, because I think too many people get caught up in actors and actresses that's the reason why it's as good as it is. But really, it comes down to Inarritu being such a great director and making Leo, bringing out the best of Leo, bringing out the best in Tom Hardy, putting them in those scenes and shooting those shots that just are breathtaking.
Yeah, and those scenery shots. Not many people will appreciate those scenery shots, but growing up in Colorado, hunting, fishing, just being in the mountains, being in the outdoors, you get to experience that. You get to see what nature's like as a whole. And then for him to capture those moments that can only be seen at that time or in that certain area, I mean, he did an amazing job at it. It just takes you away for a little bit from what's happening in the movie, but it still ties it together.
Yeah.
You still feel that winter's cold. You still feel, if I'm going to be in this running river that's freezing, I feel that, like Jason said. He felt cold. I felt cold for Leo. I mean, this movie, I'm just so overwhelmed with it because it was a great movie all around.
So that's our top 5, and we just really hope you guys enjoyed and appreciate it. Guys, really look out for these movies, whether they're in Blu-ray, DVD, or even if they're just showing at your local theater. Go out there, pay money to see these, because these are pieces of art that really take quality time of actors and directors to really put towards the effort so that we can actually have these pieces of art in our life and to reflect on these different stories that are told.
And then also, if you agree with us, let us know. If you don't agree with us, tell us what your opinion is. What was your favorite movie of or top 5, or your absolute favorite movie of 2015?
Exactly. If you like what we did, in the link below, click like, or in the comments, tell us what you thought. Tell us what we did right. Tell us what we did wrong. And like Julio said, most importantly, tell us what your top 5 are, because we are interested to hear what you guys got to say too. I mean, yell at me for throwing Star Wars in number 3, but at the end of the day, we're all here to enjoy movies and to promote different opinions, especially when it comes to art. So we hope you guys enjoyed, me and Julio. And hope you guys have a nice evening, have a nice day, whatever time it is that you guys are doing this, watching us. Take care.